Air conditioning technology is this program. Troubleshooting skills, we develop those. One of the first couple programs they started at entry level would be refrigeration fundamentals and HVAC electricity. Refrigeration fundamentals, they'll learn how to braze and solder with a torch for copper piping and tubing. Get into HVAC electrical, they learn the basic circuits like parallel and series circuits because they need to have an understanding of electricity or electrical situations to troubleshoot heating and cooling equipment. If the student is serious about trying to get into the industry, they would take the entry-level classes and then advance into the more advanced level classes. If they're thinking about getting into the industrial maintenance program or into the air conditioning trade or HVAC trade, this would be the class that they'd want to take or the course they'd want to take for that.
The freshmen who come in here, they would learn architecture pretty much, how to measure things, how to design things, how to read the blueprints.
They learn to design things from scratch. They learn how things go together. They learn the different types of materials that you can work in as far as mechanical. It allows them to be creative. You know, a lot of these guys have really good designs that they want to come up with, you know, and it's a good way to lay it on paper. You need to be able to pay attention to detail, be able to focus for long periods of time, good math skills. I would recommend this course to incoming freshmen if they have a mathematical mind or they like to design things. If you like to draw and sketch, things like that, this is a good class to come and get to put that into an actual real-world environment. And they also get their Autodesk certification. And with that, they can graduate high school and go to work immediately, whether they want to go to college or not. It gives them the job skills they need, so an employer will give them a second look when the time comes.
There's definitely understanding of the tools and equipment. The students that come in here, you know, they have to be able to pass a safety test to 100% in order to be in the shop. Students benefit by coming to this program through an articulation that we have with the Carpenters Union in Louisville, Kentucky. That articulation allows the students that are enrolled in this program that are completers of this program to join the Carpenters Union.
It's really useful. I mean, there's a lot of things that people are spending tons of money. I mean, when you can just do yourself, I mean, it's a useful skill to have. You get a lot of camaraderie with other people, and also there's a lot of jobs in this field. So, I mean, it's a good skill to have.
Well, my whole goal is to get them prepared for the workforce and a good paying job. We start them out just like you would wiring a new residential house. We go through, we simulate the whole process from the panel outside all the way through the whole house. We try to focus on safety, number one. Number two is troubleshooting. We learn to use multimeters and different techniques as far as troubleshooting. We get them industry certified. Industry recognizes this test as a higher standard. We offer dual credits with this class, so it'll count 2 years towards your college. And also it takes 2 years off of your apprenticeship program if you want to get your license. There's so many different avenues to go in the electrical field. The sooner you get in, the sooner you can figure out which way you want to go, and then we can start individualizing that particular path for that student.
So what you saw today was us working on alignment on one of the vehicles that we've had donated here. It's also just a great hands-on experience. It's absolutely fun. You'll never have a day that you probably won't find it fun.
We spend 10 minutes in the classroom talking about what we're going to do. Then we come out. What I do with freshmen right off the bat, I've got engines over here that I let them break them into groups, and they take the engine all the way apart and put it all the way back together. We teach maintenance and light repair. If you take the course, you'd be able to work on your own car to do maintenance and light repair like we teach. You can change your own oil, you can do your brakes. I'll put a problem in the car in the morning, and then that's their job to find that problem and fix it.
Basically, welding is going to be anything that can be made out of metal, cut apart, or put back together. Incoming freshmen, if you're going to take this course, you might not be a welder when you get older. But what you will do is you'll learn valuable employability skills. I would say you're going to learn a lot of skills in here that are strictly welding, but you're going to learn a whole lot that is going to help you no matter what field you go into. Students can get their foot in the door through this program very easily because I've got employers and contractors that are contacting me wanting people that are coming right out of high school or wanting people that are still in high school to come work for them. If you're going to come into welding, just know that it's not an easy job. There's no reason why somebody can't take this course, come straight out of high school, start making good money somewhere, or go to trade school and make a very good living just as much as somebody with a 4-year degree or more.
Experience in this program is new. You know, we're all the time experiencing new releases of new hardware, new software, new network devices. To me, that's one of the coolest things is that the hardware. You know, you're constantly getting exposure to that. So there's a lot of troubleshooting, a lot of analytical skills that the students end up gaining from the courses rather, in the process of just learning to troubleshoot the hardware and software systems. Right now, we target the Microsoft technology certification, and we've been targeting the networking essentials, if I remember that's what it's called. And that's a good foundation. It's an associate level certification. And these are good exams for the students to say, hey, you know, I know enough about computing, I'm going to go to the next level. Again, playing with the hardware is one of the greatest things that drives the kids into this program. Getting exposure to, you know, the hands-on learning, as it were, rather than just doing stuff, sitting behind a computer or theorizing about stuff.
Over here at the ATC, it's mostly hands-on stuff. You actually learn how to dismantle a computer and you actually can put those skills to use.
If they plan on going into a healthcare field, then these are some classes that make a foundation of body structures and functions. So if they don't know what they want to do in the healthcare field, they can actually take that class and it goes over different jobs in the healthcare field.
Some information that I've learned was how to transfer patients, CPR, first aid, the Heimlich, how to take off and put on equipment, and vital signs. I decided to join this program. I've wanted to be in the medical field for many years, and this was kind of like an interactive course that you could learn while you're also doing it. We do dermal sticks, which is the finger prick that you usually do at the doctor. We also do venipuncture sticks, which is actually in the arm through an IV or just a blood sample anytime you go to the doctor. And we also learn about what the different tubes do and how we can just help people in the community. I think if you have any interest in the medical field, you should definitely join this. Like I said, it's hands-on, so you really get to find out if you're kind of nauseous with blood or if it's really excites you. I hate needles, but I love this program, so I think that anyone even thinking about going to the medical field should take this class.